Hi, welcome to another talk of our channel, Life Crafting Manual. So, the episode on shyness or timidness, we talked about what causes shyness or timidness. Well, we're going to be talking about two possible solutions. Well, first one is about learning to value itself, not using the other person as a reference, but the person itself. So it would be kind of like self-referencing, not hetero self-referencing. Now, this is one part. The second part is about who is rejecting you, who would be not liking you, and why. So in the first part, there are two classes of dealing with self-value. First, what do you value? Secondly, well, in what way do you possess or are what you value? So this is a very important part, because many times what you value is different from what the other person values. For example, I might say that my dream in life is to know northern lights, and the other person may say, well, my dream is to go to, I don't know, Hong Kong. So I would not value as much as a trip to Hong Kong as I would value a trip to Tromsø. I think it's in Norway, where you can see the northern lights with a certain needs. So many times, for us to be liked by someone, we have to be or appear who we are not. I remember I was reading an article in a beauty magazine related to how a woman should be dressing for meeting her boyfriend's parents for the first time. So she was to use a little makeup, but not too much, not too little. She should wear a skirt, not short, not long. So a number of makeup, so to speak, for her to be liked by the boyfriend's family. In other words, she was learning to put on a mask, eventually even not being herself. So they would not be knowing who the girlfriend was, but what she wanted to give the impression of being. So many times for us to be liked, we are going to have to appear or dress or speak in such a way that it might drive us away from ourselves. So whenever you cannot be yourself in your private life with your girlfriend or boyfriend or fiancé or spouse or friends, now that's kind of troubling. So the first part is about what do you value and what do you see in yourself that you value. That can be related to aesthetics, to how successful you are in your professional life, how nice a person is to others, how much you're loved, so to speak. So what is it that someone should value? And the answer is quite simple. Each one should create its own answers, because what is valued in one culture might not be valued in another culture. There is this culture that the prettiest woman would be the one with the longest neck. She would have rings on her neck, and so this would mean beauty. So a woman with a short neck would not be considered beautiful. So that's very important. values and culture. And of course, we may change our values throughout life, valuing ourselves more or less depending on what we value and our changes. So that's one part. The second part, I use an idea from Aristotle, who said that a person should understand another one as a judge due to how much the other person knows about the things he is judging. For example, I had a patient and he showed me a music piece of him playing the piano, and he asked me what I thought, and I said, well, I really liked. There is just one problem. I know nothing about piano, so you may have made a few mistakes and I did not realize it, or maybe worse, you played beautifully, but I did not know how to value that either. So this is very important. People give opinions, people value things that many times they do not know the subject. It's like me saying to someone, you should invest your money in stocks. I know nothing about investing money. I know about people. I know about reflecting about life, but I should not give opinions to where a person should invest its money. I do not know this area of life. So, two very important ideas. Not just these two, but basically these two. Learn to value yourself, knowing that your values may be a lot different from the other person's values, and maybe if you wanted to be liked by that person, you cannot be you, and you may want to ask yourself, is it worth for me to be like that person, to be liked by that person, if I cannot be who I am? This is kind of troubling, but many people do that. So that's the first part. The second part is whoever is judging you, valuing you, esteeming you, is this person a good judge? Is this person wise in whatever area she or he is judging you? That's something we always have to carry with us. And remembering, it's a lot better, I mean, not better in a moral way, but it's a lot more pleasurable to criticize someone than to compliment. So people many times are going to be saying bad things about us just because they feel good about themselves, because many times, not every time, a critic is a self-compliment. If I say, look how dumb that person is, I'm saying that I'm the opposite. That's implied. So this is one idea. Aggression, criticism is pleasurable. And, well, I'm going to finish with Seneca's words. He said, why do you want to be applauded by someone you do not applaud? Why do you want to be liked by someone many times you don't like? And whenever you're going to be liked or not liked, the question is, what are the values of this person, and how is this person judging you from her or his own belief system, values system, related to aesthetics or professional success, or how good of a parent you are, or how good of a friend you are, based on his or her own values, characteristics. And well, I'm sorry for my English, it's kind of rusty. Maybe I'll get better by the time. You should. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I hope these ideas are being somehow useful. Bye bye, see you next time.